Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wednesday morning, January 24th, about 12:30 a.m. Wanted to do a update on the market and specifically talk about Cheetah. So once again, this is a position that I bought a couple days back, around the 18th and 19th of January. And at that point, I think the market was really bottoming out. And I remember just watching this chart and thinking, I see a decent website with a play to earn strategy. I had already even spoken to the developers. I knew that they existed. And I saw a pretty active and vibrant Telegram group, right? And so for the most part, one thing that I was kind of thinking about was what is it that I'm missing about this project and how can I help this project? So I reached out to the team, we started chatting, and I told them I can basically come in and help them. And this was a little bit after I had effectively already created this bottom right here, right? So once I saw that, I had absorbed a bunch of the sellers, all the pre-sales that had pretty much sold out. I'd absorbed them. I realized that I have a decent stake in the project, and once I can help them continue to build, this thing can probably go higher and higher and higher, right? And now over the past few days, if you've seen me, talk about Cheetah Fun Games on my Twitter feed, I talk about them quite often, simply because I legitimately think that this is a pretty underrated project, and I do think that people are soon going to realize the value of it and effectively, bid it up or want to come help and bid the project or build the project or offer different strategies, advice, partnerships. And so I'm actually reaching out to a couple of different teams. So Ponk, this is one of the teams that I'm reaching out to for partnerships. Ovals NFT, which is part of our NFT strategy. This is another community that I'm trying to reach out to. And then Popcat, which is the other meme coin, right? So these are all um, so obviously Ovals is not a meme coin. This is a legitimate NFT community, and I own their token and their NFT. So I'm trying to partner with them. Honk and Popcat are meme coins, but I do think that there's a good partnership that can be had on meme coins, where if the partnership works out well, we can have play to earn strategies where their tokens can get rewarded via our platform, but you probably have to use our platform with our Cheetah token to play the games, right? So it benefits both parties. And so I think that's going to be, really a specific strategy that we have for these partnerships, but I think it may work out well in the long run. So once again, Cheetah token, with its supply, the current market cap, I think this market cap is wrong, actually. The market cap here on Deck Screener reflects 171K. And one thing you'll see on this chart is right around this 200K area, there's this clearly just, every time we get up here, people feel like they need to take profit, right? Every time we get here, no one really thinks we're going to break through. And I think once we actually break through, I was just joking around with someone. I said, once we break through, I think we're just going to zip right, up much higher. I don't know if this is going to be a candle like this. I was just joking about that, but you never know, right? The thing about big players in the market is once they have absorbed a good amount of the float right here, um, even if I got in early, but the large players maybe get in up here and they absorb a significant amount of the float, they're not just looking to buy and sell at 10, 20%, right? They're looking to drive this thing up higher and higher and higher all the way until, the point of maximum bullishness. And then they start taking profit, right? So the reality is at the current stage where we're at, we have effectively come to a point in the market where 200K is a place where sellers are, but it's, you know, one of those things where once the floodgates open, it's game on, right? This thing will just, you know, blast on through. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. And of course, again, on my side, working on the fundamental side, working with these communities, and reality is like I actually reach out to a ton of people for a ton of different things regarding Cheetah. If you look at my Twitter feed, you know, I just talk about Cheetah and partnerships and, you know, why people are focusing on other meme coins rather than the Cheetah token, which is actually building a real product, right? Real play to earn games, play to earn strategies. Same with, you know, whatever I post on other people's replies, right? So these are the opportunities and things that I'm talking about regarding the Cheetah token, and you know why I kind of believe that. Oh, and I did also a bunch of AMAs today, and we're also having other founders of our team do AMAs with other communities. So these AMAs are going to help a lot too, because it spreads the word, it gets people talking, and you know other people recognizing the Cheetah token and the Cheetah community. Okay. So again, you know, yes, this is a higher risk token. This is not investment advice. I'm not telling you to buy or sell, but it's just something that I'm paying attention to and I'm looking into. I already told you all that, you know, I told my community about it several days back. Once I bought in with the initial $1,000, I kept bidding and bidding and bidding from this bottom right here until I realized there's really no more sellers left, and I'm one of the few people who is bidding this asset up. And then I really, really became very vocal about it, right? See, the thing is, once you start recognizing that you have a good asset in your hand, um, like Cheetah, and you start talking to the team and you want to keep building with them, and you have, you know, let's just say a good amount of the float, you have decision-making power to basically guide the project one way or another. And my goal is to hopefully, you know, push the team to keep building, keep growing. And if we can do that, then that drives the project up, you know, further and further, which hopefully, you know, translates into price further and further. And that's the overall goal for me with this project, right? Just continue to grow, continue to build, partner with, you know, different communities, reach out to more people, do more AMAs, and again, just, you know, keep building and growing, right? So again, you know, for the holder base, I think once again, what I like to look at is the float is still very, very, you know, divided, and not one person or a few people have a significant amount of the stake, right? So even if you want to get to, let's just say the top 100, right? This is something that I typically look at. I think this is like maybe, I don't know, like $300-400. In 300-400 bucks, you get to be a top 100 holder. And I like that because, you know, as a top 100 holder, if you're buying in at 158 market cap, and let's just say, you know, the ceiling of opportunity is somewhere around, I don't know, like 5 million up here, right? Sorry, that's not even 5 million. That's only 500K. So 500K is up here. Okay. Again, we're just talking about 100K, 100K denominations, right? If 500K is up here and a million is right here, 1 million, you can kind of see that we're so early in this chart, given that it only started about 4 or 5 days ago, this entire project's existence. But once we start really, really moving on this, you know, $1 million market cap is nothing, right? Compare that to Win, which is a meme coin worth 42 million. What else? You know, uh, this coin, which is another meme coin that's worth 1.6 million. So you can kind of see, like, as you go down the list, there's a ton of different coins. I remember I talked about ST Bot back in the day. I told my members about it. ST Bot, you know, I got in at 96K, right? I think I can, let me see if I can type it in. ST Bot 96K at 0x on that. This is one of the coins that I had bought in, as you can see, literally on November 28th. I had bought in 96K, and I told the community about it. I told my Twitter followers about it, and I waited, I think, almost 40 or so days before it took off all the way to 7 million, right? So the reality is these markets, yeah, they may take a little bit longer sometimes, but once they take off, it's a massive, massive, push, right? And it really, really takes off. So my overall thought process is, 500K or 1 million, it may be actually even too small. I'm hoping that if people really recognize the opportunity in play to earn strategies or GameFi, right? One of my favorite people who writes a really good blog, um, let me see, Decentral, uh, what's it called? Decentral, let me try to look it up. Decentral GameFi, I think it's called. Decentral Park Capital Gaming. Let me see. Yeah, so this is the newsletter I like to read. And as you can see in the newsletter, right, one thing that this person talks about is sort of GameFi and gaming being a big thing over the year of 2024. So I don't think I'm wrong when it comes to gaming and GameFi in general, right? Play to earn strategies that Cheetah is looking to build. Clearly, other legitimate people, legitimate research teams are talking about it. And it's going to be a pretty massive thing over the next coming months, right? So anyway, I'm going to stop talking about this opportunity that I feel like is one of the more incredible opportunities. It's up to you to do your research. Again, none of this is investment advice. So I'm hoping that you guys do some research, come back to me with some questions, and if you have anything else you want to ask, let me know, and hopefully I can answer your guys' questions. Okay, find me on Twitter. You can see all my research and update and everything on here. All right. Good luck, everybody. Take care. Talk soon. Okay. Cheers.